coming up high in the sky to your right. It's the symbol of the MGM Studios, our award-winning Eiffel Tower, which stands 13 stories tall and is topped off by a Mickey Mouse cap that weighs 16 tons. In case you're wondering, that's a hat size of 342 and 3/8. We're also storage areas, motor pool. These colorful vintage cars, some complete with bullet holes, were all used in the movie Dick Tracy starring Warren Beatty. And for 28 and a half years, airports around the country knew this twin-engine turboprop plane as the 234 Mickey Mouse. Walt Disney purchased this plane in 1964, and one of its first assignments was to shuttle Walt and his Imagineers between California and New York during the final stages of the World's Fair. It was also on board this plane during the mid-60s that Walt flew his secret scouting missions all over Central Florida before determining this area to be the perfect location for Walt Disney World. Over 83,000 passengers have flown aboard this plane, including past presidents Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, and Richard Nixon. Across the street to your left are the bungalows, which provide office space for production teams currently shooting here in the studios. Right now we're entering a portion of our greens department where we store trees, plants, and shrubs until they're needed on the set. Greenery is often used to hide what the camera is supposed to see. Use a row of trees to hide the fact that only a portion of a wall was built. The plants are grown in portable boxes so they can be easily transported to the set. And if any of these plants are used for a scene that's shot inside a soundstage, we have to carefully fireproof each branch, twig, and leaf. Coming up, you'll see an artificial snow-covered tree from the movie Alive. The artificial colorful shrubbery is from the Disney Channel series Adventures in Wonderland. And these living sculpted figures are called topiaries. Topiaries can take up to 10 years to fully develop, and many of these unique sculptures can be seen throughout Walt Disney World. Next, we'll be heading inside to one of our more glamorous departments, a department that happens to be expanding at this time, and that is our costume department. In costuming, it all begins with designer sketches, some of which you can see inside on the far wall. Then our seamstresses and tailors take over. They use more than 175,000 yards of fabric each year in the department. Man-made snow. The result, a white Christmas in July under sunny Florida skies. That's another advantage to working on a backlot. We can even recreate the weather. I'll explain more about that later. Because different scripts call for different neighborhoods. Speaking of TV shows, many of you will probably recognize the Beige House coming up on your left. As it says on the mailbox, that was home of the Emmy Award-winning Golden Girls, which starred B. Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty. Story, you'll see a light blue house that belongs to Alice in the Disney Channel series Adventures in Wonderland. And directly across the street, the very last house on your right is a two-story facade from Touchstone Television's Empty Net. On stage in California to create the finished show you see on TV. Also coming up on your right, from Walt Disney Pictures' The Rocketeer, it's the Bulldog Cafe, where the flyers meet to eat. Parked out front. Rebuilt here as part of our tour. And it looks like we're going to be stopping here for just else. And this is so that cinematographers working on our backlot will have more interesting camera angles to choose from. A lot bigger than our motor pool, the boneyard is where we store used cars, boats, planes, vans, and even spaceships in case they're here for future production. The first thing you'll see is a speedboat here on the corner. It was custom built for Walt Disney Television's short-lived series, The 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage. It's modeled after the SR-71 biplane. You'll see another gray solar van from Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. The helicopter cockpit is from the movie Blue Thunder, which starred Roy Scheider. The red Coyote car is from the television series Hardcastle and McCormick, which starred Brian Keith. The classic black car, green spokes, is from the movie Untouchables, starring Kevin Costner and Sean Connery. And there's a very interesting story behind this tail section of airplane. Our props department was looking for a plane to go on the Casablanca scene of the Great Movie Ride. They found one in Texas that looked the part. When they checked the serial number, this plane turned out to be the original one actually used for the famous airport scene of the 1942 classic, starring Ingrid Bergman. And just check Movie Ride, located in the Chinese Theater. These three blue cars were used in the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Each model represents the same car at a different stage of construction. Also from Who Framed Roger Rabbit is the red and orange trolley car. This is actually a bus that's been modified to look like a trolley car. If you look closely, you may notice that the wheels are just fiberglass coverings which cleverly hide the bus's tires. The two silver space pods from the Disney movie Flight of the Navigator. One of the pods has an opening in it that was used for the scenes where the film's young actor went in and out of the spaceship. The two futuristic police cars in the movie Mother Goose facade is from a Disney Channel special entitled Mother Goose's Rockin' Rhymes, hosted by Shelley Duvall. Earlier I said all the houses on Residential Street were just facades. In fact, if you look across the canal, you'll get a real backstage view. As you can see, there's not a lot of privacy in this community. Notice all the architectural details, such as the shingles on the roof, stop just beyond camera range. That's because we build only what the camera needs to see. But what if the camera needs to see something that isn't there? What if we needed a location you just couldn't find in Central Florida? For example, here in Central Florida, you'd never find an active oil field in a rocky, barren desert canyon. So when the studio was built, we included one. Once again, I'd like to recommend it. Please keep a firm grip on any loose items and please remain fully seated at all times. Thank you.